We'll see if anybody comes in. Man, my little fuzzy thing's a little dirty here. Yeah, I need a new one. Just sitting here eating lunch and waiting on my loads to get to where I'm at. Probably should be here in about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or so. Well, got a thumbs up. I can't even see if anybody's in here. There's one. But man, that's beautiful down here in Tulsa. A little breezy, but I don't know. Wind's coming out of the west, I think, and has a good ride coming down. I was pretty heavy. I had a, I think I grossed out about 75,000 coming down. I had a real heavy trailer on the front. My trailer axle was right at 20,000 pounds. Like my lead trailer was, or my drive axle was around 17, 18,000. Hey Nick, how you doing? You must have got a notification. So yeah, I talked to one of our drivers out of this area, and they were telling me there was a wreck down at Claremore. They were cleaning it up, and they had plenty of warning. And had a trucker passing me. I was slowing down. Sure enough, everybody slammed on their brakes. Left lane was closed. Looked like somebody nailed a guardrail right before the river. They already had the vehicle cleaned up and everything. Hey, Elizabeth. But so yeah, I don't know. It was a couple of minutes. We had to sit in traffic. They were getting ready to move all the emergency equipment and everything out of the way, and we're sitting here eating a salad that Miss Linda made for me. And I just got off of a phone with her off of her lunch. So we're thinking about possibly, since we try to eat low carb, and I've been doing good this week. I haven't had a honey bun. I just been walking past. They're right there. We have what they call a company kitchen at work in our break room, and you pick the product up, you scan it, and then you can pay for it with your debit card or whatever. And yeah, so before I leave, I go to the little boys' room, and I walk right past them twice. I just kind of look at them and look back. The struggle is real. Yeah. Can you hear me okay? Um, anyway, so yeah, I've been doing good just walking right past those honey buns. So uh good deal. Thanks, Elizabeth. Appreciate it. And been bringing hard boiled eggs for breakfast. So this was a big salad that she made me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, but I don't feel stuffed right now. And if I go in and get a bag of chips, yeah, yeah, that's Elizabeth says, "Are they saying buy me?" Oh yeah, eat me, get it in your belly. But anyway, we're thinking about, since we're trying to go low carb, is doing a video of low carb, high protein noodles that she makes. She just sent me a text. Uh, that's awesome. I don't think she's in here, but anyway. Um, hey, Kenny and Debbie, good to see you. But they are keto noodles for, like, you can make spaghetti with them, whatever you want to do. You can even make lasagna. She said something about she has to get a oh, it's a thing to make the noodles, whatever. But she makes those high protein noodles out of eggs or chicken, like the you can use chicken breast, whatever, cook them up. Then you got to blend it all up. I don't know how she does it, but they're good. They're just like regular spaghetti noodles, but no carbs. And I am really trying to stay off the junk. Let me put this down. I only have a little bit left, but I'll save it for a snack. See, let's see here. This was full. She made a great big salad for me. Because being a truck driver or freight hauler, I, I say truck driver, but I'm actually a freight hauler. Yeah, that's right, Kenny. But I several years ago, I was on a strict keto diet, and this is before Miss Linda come around. And I got down to high school weight, which is like 155 pounds, and I felt great. Well, I went up home to visit family, and my mother looked at me and she says, "Are you sick?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She says, "You've lost a lot of weight." I said, "Yeah." I says, "I have. I feel great though." And told her that I was, you know, what I was doing. I was eating a lot of avocados, eggs, a lot of meat, bacon, and stuff like that, basically off the sugars and the carbs. But number one, I was still uh, smoking. I think I was smoking and chewing at that time, or just whatever. So um, I'm still using this, but it's a lot better than driving down the road and doing this all day. Keeping I miss I got to keep my fingers busy, I guess. I don't know if you can. Hey, Lila, how you doing? Good to see you. Anyway, I'm just down here by the Tulsa area taking my break, and I'm waiting on loads to come in. You should be here in about 20 minutes or so. I'll show you the flags. See if you can see the flags here. But yeah, they're floating a little bit. So anyway, yeah, we were thinking about yeah. It's about right, Kenny and Debbie. I'm living on my time, really. uh, we were thinking. I was just talking. Like I said, I was talking to Miss Linda about maybe doing a video on her noodles that we make or that she makes. But Saturday we got snow forecasted, but I'm supposed to have a guy come to the house Saturday morning early, about 7 o'clock, and then we have to go about 60 miles north and pick up the venison that I had processed back in November, which it was supposedly done, what, 10, 15 days into December, and I forgot about it. Oh, excuse me. And I called them the other day and they said it was ready. I said, well, you never called me when it was ready. She said, well, we only call when if it's going to be late. So they'll have other meat up there too. We'll probably purchase something, some sausage or some fresh bacon, from the meat locker. But next door to where I'm at, January 2nd was my 3-year anniversary. After 40 years, I quit smoking cold turkey. Well, congratulations, Lila. That's awesome. I quit for about a year, a few years back, and I won't go into details, but I got really mad one day, and I was so mad that I I was yeah, I was very, very upset, and it I had 2 choices. I don't deal with anger very well. I won't tell you what the first choice was, but the second choice was go to the gas station, and I did. I quit country 41 years. Congratulations, Deborah. And I had quit for like 12 months before this happened. And I went down to the gas station, I bought some, and I'll bet within the first 5 minutes I probably 10 is what I did, and then I was hooked again. So anyway, it's a tough habit to break. It's very, very addictive. Some people say it's worse than stuff you shoot up in your arm. But man, it's beautiful. There's not hardly a cloud in the sky down here. There isn't a cloud in the sky. Well, to the south there is a little bit, but I'd rather be on the motorcycle right now. Miss Linda said it was still like 40 degrees up there in Kansas City, so what's interesting is that's right, Lila. Eventually I will be able to put this down. It's helping me. It's really hard for truck drivers, but like right now I could be walking around the terminal getting some exercise, but I wanted to eat my lunch and all that stuff. Is Dave in here? David Hood? I don't see him. Did he comment? Where's he at? I see hey Dave. Yeah, there he is. I see. Hey, hey. But interesting thing is there's a oil well pipe place next door to here. And David, you might know the name of this place. I'm not sure what it is. There's always pipe going up and down the road here, on flatbeds. But I guess didn't this guy have like one of only two patents in the country for for well pipe for the coating on the inside of it and the threads on the ends. I can't remember, but this is pretty cool. There's a mansion on top of the hill over here, and I assume that's him. That's the same guy. From what I was told by one of the drivers down here. But he owns a lot of property around here. And I've been by it. They have a guard shack that's like 2 stories up in the air and a gated deal. You can't just drive into his place. I think he's even got a helicopter pad and a swimming pool. And there's like 3 or 4 different houses there. And I think that's probably his family. And then on to the west of it, there's a horse stable and horses, and it's kind of cool. It's all fenced. So, you down there in Texas, David? You ought to be. Are you sitting in the passenger seat? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, well, I'll probably go live. I need to get a hold of Grumpy Grandpa sometime and do a live with him, and then possibly go live on my channel, Miss Me and Miss Linda, or something this weekend. By the time I get home, during the week, we're tired. Let's see here. We're going to be on our way to Florida that weekend. Uh, Lila says you should go to the Mid America meetup in May. Yeah, we're going to be headed to Florida. Let's see here. Nope, here comes a driver, but he doesn't have either one of my trailers. David says Calera driving. Is that your trainee's name? This is a beautiful day if your trainee's driving. You see my little felt thing here? How dirty it is? Sorry, but it gets dirty sometimes because I forget to put it up if I'm drinking my coffee or eating a snack. It gets all crusty. Let's see here. You should do a live with. Yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, I've just been so busy that I haven't had a chance to get with Grumpy the Grandpa because there's a couple more things I want to try to set up on the studio. Calera, Oklahoma. Never heard of it. Let's see here. Nope, neither one of my trailers. I think those guys are out of Springfield or Marshfield, Missouri. Let's see here. What time is it? 10 till. Should be any time. I should be getting a trailer in here, at least one of them. Should be showing up. Let's see here. What part of Florida do you plan to go? Uh, my my plan is to go from Kansas City down to the Panhandle and then ride all the way down to the Keys and then either that or hammer it hard down to the Keys and then take our time on the way back. Um, If you go back, Kenny and Debbie, if you go back to in my previous videos, you'll see a video of uh, a trailer that I bought. Gotta head out. Okay, Lila. And it's one of those pop-up camper trailers that you can pull behind the bike, and that's what we plan on doing. Last year in August, when we took our motorcycle trip, we used a lot of Airbnb stuff and hotels. Uh, we ended up at west of Jackson Hole that day. Victor, I think it was called, and we rode in rain off and on all day long. Hey, Patty, good to see you. We had our rain suits on all day long, and it's the best part of it was riding up over the Teton Pass from Jackson over to, I think the little town's name was Victor, and that was the best part of the whole day because we got out of the rain. But I ended up paying $3 for a hotel room over there. It was crazy. I mean, we had a tent with us and stuff, but we never did. I just like taking that stuff, if we can't find a place to stay. But I've got that pop up camper trailer now that we can pull behind the bike. And I just told Miss Linda we're going to Florida. There's got to be plenty of places to camp, whatever, set it up. And we might go down through Tallahassee, Fort Myers. There's a couple of channels I might stop and say hi to. Um, that would be awesome. And go all the way down to the Keys. Before we get on the bridge to go to the down to the Key, we'll try to find some place before that, set up, and then ride down there, spend some time down there, and then come back. I don't know if we can actually camp down there or not. I need to do more research. I know I heard the bridges down there you can only do like 45 miles an hour across going through those islands. Is that right? That's awesome, Kenny and Debbie. Said they went to the Keys last year. But that's what we're doing this year. We got 2 weeks and a couple extra days. I might try to, on the way back, hit Eureka Springs Memorial Weekend on the way back. Usually some buddies go down there. I don't know if he's going to end up going down there or not, but Eureka Springs is a pretty good time. Maybe hit Eureka Springs on that Friday or Saturday and Saturday before Memorial Weekend. If you're going to Key West, you must have a piece of key lime pie. Yeah, I I don't know about key lime pie, but cheesecake is my favorite. That is, yeah. Besides the honey buns, oh my gosh. I don't know if I could show you that big mansion on the hill over there or not. But yeah, I really like cheesecake. And when I was a kid, I wasn't a big cheesecake fan, you know. We weren't too far from Vegas on our trip this last year. We uh, we went up through Salt Lake. We didn't go over to Salt Lake itself, and we went through Salt Lake, jumped on interstate, headed east, and then went up north of there. And I can't remember the name of the interstate. You have a restaurant in Vegas. Oh, you own a cheesecake factory in Vegas? Uh, one cheat on vacation is allowed. Yeah. Uh, and then we headed north and we hit a rainstorm. And I told Miss Linda, I says, I cannot see a thing. I don't have a full face helmet that I wear. And I had uh, yellow tinted safety glasses on. And we pulled into this town. I think it was called Randolph, if I remember right. But there was a burger place open. We pulled underneath the tree in the front, and then we pulled around back. And by gosh, there was 5 little cabins out back. So we went in and ate, and I asked the gal, and I says, "Whose cabins are those?" She says, "Well, those are the owners." Long story short, we ended up getting one of those cabins for the night. So that was, I think somebody was watching out for us that night. And there was a horse pasture right next door too, so that was kind of neat. I got to see the horses, and one of them actually came up the next morning without the cherry cheese cherry topping. Yeah, I'm not a big cherry fan. I'll eat the filling part, but not the cherries. I don't like cherries. Now, if you if you can take the stem and tie it in a knot without, you know, using your fingers, you can do it in your mouth with your tongue. You're very, very talented. Huh. But yeah, it's just been a good day. I started wearing full face all the time. I refused to wear a helmet until I was around 40. I've got a full face helmet at the house, but it's an older one. I I'd like to get with the ones that you can raise the front up, but it just looks, I don't know. I guess part I've never worn I've never ridden without a helmet. I always ride with a helmet on. And uh I'm very, very defensive on the motorcycle. I'd like to make it. I thought it would be pretty cool if we could take Mr. Easton with us. If y'all knew who that is, that's our healer dog, and I could strap his dog crate on top of the camper trailer and uh, take him with us on vacation or at least a couple of rides, uh, before we go on vacation. I thought it'd be kind of neat to take him camping. He already sleeps with us now, so crazy. Ooh, here comes another trailer. A couple of them. 1288, 2285. Nope. That's one of our drivers, I'll bet. Nope. 54. Nope. 5348. Nope. They should be pulling in any time. Usually they're ahead of schedule. That's why I'm sitting here so I can see them pulling in. Man, they're all four of them coming in here. There's one of them right there. 1288. So, well, listen. I'm sorry to spoil your fun, but I got to jump off here, go talk to these guys. And we've been on for 30 minutes anyway. So, heck, your lunch should be over. You all got to get back to work. Hey, Kenny and Debbie, you'll enjoy this. Look at this here. Hang on, just a minute. Somebody did this to a trailer here. You see that? Isn't that neat? So, anyway, hey, y'all have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later. Stay out of trouble. Say hi to a stranger. All that good stuff. Okay. Share my videos or my channel for me, will you? I'm at 2,000 watch time hours. I just hit that last night, and um, I'm almost at 500 subscribers. And I was gonna do a giveaway at Christmas if I hit 500 subscribers. I haven't hit it yet. So, whoops. Anyway, um, we might do something here if I, you know, depends on how long it takes. So, we'll talk to y'all later, okay?